Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the opener of this three-game stretch. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Hit out towards second. A-Rod is up with it. And a throw on to first by A-Rod is in time, one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Ted Williams will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Chopped weakly to the left. Richards takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Victor Martinez will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Sale has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Luis Tiant, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Back goes Reddick, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year, but nowadays managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it. And Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's one of the few elite players in the game today. He works as hard as anybody in practice, but he has the skill set, fans excited to come to the ballpark. But most importantly, he helps his team win ball games.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Oh, and that's a little vindication here against his former team. You know, I don't think he was looking at this game like it was any other game. He wanted to come in here, make a statement, and that's a pretty good one right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
All right, that's already the 4th hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bullet back up the middle, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Chris Sale. Lifted the other way to left center. Herrera on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Second, Wilson Ramos will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's a bit of concern over there in that dugout.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. A little bouncer. But it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that was one heck of a battle there at the plate. You know, the more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more likely you're going to get something good. Delivers a sharp single there.
Bryant ranging back at the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for
Odubel Herrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Drives it the other way to deep right, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will make it to second base as it begins the home second with a double. Scott Richards will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Tee-on sets. Here's the 3-2. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. And you want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Line towards center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Nice.
Chris Bryant steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they open it up to 8-3.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Sonny Chastain is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo. Shot back up the middle. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense. Sometimes just the threat of a steal is good enough. He's worried so much about that runner on first that he falls behind in the count. Then he's got to come in with something, and it results in a line drive single.
Trevor Story will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Kyle Schwarber will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Rizzo scores. Bautista scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. And some definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead. Chris Sale will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Williams, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Coming to the plate again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Reddick ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. 1 for 2 with a solo shot back in the first inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Jose Bautista digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting,
Trevor Story gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in 1 game so far. How about saving a few of those?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Chris Sale get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. Continues.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And, oh boy, let's see, 9, 11, 14, 16 runs here this half inning, as it's fair to say they came up big. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 21-3. The famous Red Rock formations found here in Colorado. Welcome back to daytime baseball in Denver. Robin Yount will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Sale gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting,
Ted Williams will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Hit hard to short. Story is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Matt Carpenter stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order, and as you can see, they are. Logan Verrett is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Alex Rodriguez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Chris Bryant stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
You know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And the run is in to score from third.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but key straight singles will do the job as well.
Hit hard towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Striding in, Jose Bautista. He singled his last time up. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 3-0, here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon. After the Victor Martinez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Swung on and missed 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I think he proved to us his last at-bat that he can turn around anybody's fastball. So maybe you go off speed or try to get it down in the zone.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch. As a hitter, when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he chased it in the dirt. Schwarber goes to get it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and they remain well. Chris Sale is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs,
Giancarlo Stanton ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Line to the right side. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Making his way to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but you can forget. Sean Chavez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Sent on the ground out to second. Rodriguez fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Joe Pennant will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next one.
Bautista is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
center fielder,
Odubel Herrera will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. On his way to pitch number 75. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to take another look at where this thing comes down. There are not too many guys that are going to get out to that area. That's about in the 460 range. That's one of the furthest we're going to see all year.
Into the box, Robin Yount. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Stanton ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Justin Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready with the 3-1. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jose Bautista. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Jose Bautista has just hit for the cycle. That's a great thrill for him and everyone here in attendance.
Thrilling indeed, Matt. Now, I've witnessed a few others besides this one, and it's exciting for everyone, even broadcasters. It's a very rare thing in our sport, and it always seems to happen out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool for everyone here watching to see a little piece of baseball history.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
Everybody's getting into the act now. Right on the heels of the triple, he comes through with a double of his own, and that's going to extend that lead out even further.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. The pitcher, Chris Sale, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's safe. And the runner from first comes around to score. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Chavez comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Scott Richards. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. The 0-2 delivery. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Alex Rodriguez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement, so you can't ask for much more.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Alex Rodriguez tallies another home run in his historic career and takes another step toward immortality. That's career home run number 698.
And if you ask him to be totally honest, I'm sure he'd tell you that he'd never thought he'd get this close to a figure like 700 home runs. It's just not a number that you think about as you start your career, but you can be sure he's not thinking about much else right now.
Chris Bryant stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
First baseman
striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
In now, Jose Bautista. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on, enough's enough.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. Now a drive out to left center field. Head down through first. He's heading for two. And he's going to make it there with yet another hit. This one a double.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Stepping in now, Chris Sale. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The batter.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Scott Richards. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding third is Stanton heading for the plate. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Alex Rodriguez steps in with 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Chris Bryant steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Posed.
But not before they pour it on here for 15 runs as this inning went on for what seemed like hours. 5 innings. Ted Williams will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Sale's ready. Here's the 1-2. swing and a high chopper. Story ranges to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Wilson Ramos would be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, and the thing that's tough to figure here, you've got 4 home runs now as a team. You're still losing. I mean, that seems almost impossible, but that's the situation we have.
Wilson Ramos will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. This one also hit deep to left field. Stanton going back on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No. Junichi Tazawa will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Hey, here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, heading for second now.
Not quite sure what happened there. It looked like he was going to be in a good position to put away this line drive, and then, bye-bye, just zips right by him. And with the backup late in arriving, he's just got to turn around and get this thing himself.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Bautista around third, heading home. The runner from second crosses the plate. So the base hit there plates their 2nd run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And I tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And a relay home. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
And you know what? I think even if he had a shot at 3, he might have pulled the ripcord anyway right there at second base. You know why? Because this double officially gives him the cycle. And that's a feat that is statistically more difficult to accomplish than even a no-hitter. So congratulations to him. Somebody get him that baseball.
Albert Pujols will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. 46 now for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
You expect to maybe run into trouble when you're going after the 3, 4, 5 guys, but you don't expect to serve up back-to-back home runs to the bottom of the order. And this is a deep lineup, 1 through 9. They can strike from anywhere.
He's around first on his way to second now, and he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 13.
Alex Rodriguez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
That's disappointing right there. You figure you should get at least 1 more shot at the cycle before this one's through.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And this will carry him over that short outfield fence down there for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there. And I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
In now, Jose Bautista. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hard liner toward short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Bautista around third, heading home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Kyle Schwarber stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We're through 6 full. Cubs lead it 50-5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Francisco Rodriguez will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning. Josh Reddick will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, second
Sean
baseman.
Chavez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Tap foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle to his right. Rodriguez. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Miguel Montero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Odubel Herrera comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and as you can see, Koji Uehara will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Albert Pujols will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a drive out to left center field. Stanton on his way up to second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the Cubs,
Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Uehara pauses. Here comes the 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Chris Bryant. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
Huge game for him so far, and he's looking for even more.
1-1, here it is. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his fourth in the ballgame, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. There are 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16?
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his fourth in the ballgame, as this lead got even wider.
You want production from the middle of your lineup? How about back-to-back home runs? I'd say that's production.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, coming into this game, we knew they had a good 3, 4, 5 section of their lineup. But gosh, they look like the 27 Yankees right here. Now that's back-to-back-to-back home runs right here in this inning. Give me a bat.
Into the box now, Francisco Rodriguez. Hard liner to center field. Herrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 55-5. Robin Yount comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. You get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bryant is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Hunter Strickland will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kyle Schwartz is he already...
I hope he's got that DVR programmed at home. He's going to want to relive this one for a long time, over and over and over again.
Albert Pujols steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. Giancarlo Stanton comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Now batting, 3rd baseman
Scott Richards comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Alex Rodriguez is in to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yeah, 1 run's good, but you don't want to leave that guy stranded at third base. It'd be clutch right here if you could get him in somehow.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 9th inning coming up. Victor Martinez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Wilson Ramos steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Belted high and deep into right center. Bryant racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Next for Seattle,
Josh Reddick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
You know, you keep wondering if this is going to be the day that it ends, and it just never seems to happen. This is really becoming an incredible streak.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And the brightest star for the Cubs this afternoon was this fellow right here, Jose Bautista. 1 for the ages. He's our top player of the game.
4 hours.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team victory.